everyone. How are you all tonight? Can you hear me? Let me know. I just plugged in an external microphone, so I hope that everybody will be able to hear me well tonight. I plugged in. I lit a candle to get the right ambiance. Hi, Kendra. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Anne and Misty and Jennifer. Hi. Hi, April. Yay. Hi, Mary Lou. Oh, good. You can hear me great. I'm not like too loud, not screaming at you though. Okay. Hi, Beth. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of you on here. Hi, Daria and Dawn and Sheila. Oh my goodness. I hope everyone's having a good Thursday. It's Thursday, right? Yeah. Thursday night. It's been, as you know, it's always wild. Hi, Teresa. It is always wild. Hi, Dawn. In our household. We've got like kids running to and from different programs constantly. I told Graham that he was in charge of running all the kids around tonight because I have to do a live. So, Michelle, you have no need to be scared. Hi, Fran. Hi, Marie. There's no reason to be scared. Okay. So, let's start by saying I'm doing this live tonight to introduce all of the changes, okay, that are happening in the fabulous clubs. And, you know, we have 3 fabulous clubs, right? So in 2026, I sent out a survey in October. It was like 3 weeks ago. Maybe it was like mid-October. Okay. And I asked, it was a survey to current members, to members that were in the club, but then they've canceled. And then also members or people that have never been members of my clubs. Okay. Because I wanted to like hear from everyone. All right. So I got all that was scary for me. But I got all of the feedback back from y'all and I compiled it into, you know, how I like to bind my things. Okay. I compiled it into a book and I have been looking through it and kind of like figuring out what the general consensus is on things for the clubs and how I can make them better for you all. Okay. So that is what I did. That is what this giant bound book is that has been like with me, like when I went to get my haircut, it was with me. It's with me at pickup at school because I'm like keep reading through it and like going back and forth on what I want to do differently to make these clubs better. Okay. Why are you calling this AI? No. I don't know who. Emily? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take Emily out. Hi, Helen. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. It was a bot probably. Okay. But I took Emily out of here. All right. So that is what we're doing today. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Misty. Y'all are awesome. All right. So I know, how dare they call it AI? Give me a freaking break. Probably a kid. Maybe. Okay. So I actually put together a whole presentation today to show you all. Okay. So I'm going to go, like my little picture is going to go smaller and I'm going to go through the whole presentation and we'll go through all of the different stuff that's happening. Okay. I really think that you're all going to like it. And then at the end, like I'm not going to really check comments, I think, while I'm discussing all of the changes. I am going to like leave some time at the end for question and answer. Okay. Does that make sense? Thank you. I like my haircut too. And she added a little bit of like, well, it's very faint, but I had her add some like strawberry blonde in there too, because I thought that was maybe a little bit fun. Okay. Stop it, Michelle. Michelle says, I'm nervous. Stop it. You're not. You're fine. It's going to be fine. Okay. Sheila, thank you. AI, because I'm so beautiful. All right. Hi, Yesenia, if I didn't say that already. Emily is cray cray. Yeah, I agree. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Oh, and then at the end too, for everybody that took the feedback survey, I'm going to pull a winner for the mystery box. That was like one of the things, the incentives to take the survey, right? Is I said that you'd be entered to win a mystery box. So I'm going to do that at the end. You don't have to be present to win that mystery box because I never said that you had to when I asked you to take the survey, right? So that wouldn't be really fair. Okay, let me share my screen and we will go through. If I can find, oh yeah, here we go. Okay. New vibes coming, y'all. New vibes. Okay. All right. So let me make sure that I have control of this here. Okay. So, first of all, thank you for participating in this club survey. I really appreciated it, even though it was super scary for me. But 140 of you, I think it was 139 actually, that took the survey. And I wanted you all to know that I didn't just send that out to make it look like I cared and then I'm not going to do anything about it. Okay. So I listened, I looked at all of your comments, and I took it all seriously because I want to make these clubs better. Okay. Hi, Gina. Okay. So big takeaways. Okay. Overall. All right. So overall, you all said that you liked the value and uniqueness of what's included in each club, which I so appreciate because I try to curate the designs and the patterns and whatnot. They're special to each club. Okay. And you all rated the surprise themes and coordinating prints highly. You liked that it was a surprise overall. That's not every single person, but it's overall. You liked that it was a surprise. You liked the themes and that they coordinated. Okay. And then you said that you liked the member perks. So member perks, currently include retail discounts, exclusive items, and early access to the drops. Okay. All right. So other big takeaways. You expressed that sometimes, and I get this, it is hard to consume the materials on a month-to-month basis. I very much am there with you, and I very much get that. Because sometimes it's hard for me to even sew the pattern that I recommend because it feels like I'm go, 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 go all the time. And it's just hard to do on a, month to month. All right. You stated that you needed more inspiration on how to use the materials that comes in each of the clubs. Okay. Like, what can I do with this and how do I use it, and more pattern inspiration and whatnot. And then you said overall you would like more sew-alongs, tutorials, and community events, which I understand because I love this community. And then you said when it comes to a variety of the materials, some of you requested to have some new stuff here and there. That was mostly that was a takeaway from the So Fabulous box. And then many of you asked for the ability to order a full pack of tags, and I'm referring to the cork tags from Heartwood and Hyde with your order. And the Freakin' Fabulous Club specifically. Some of you said that you love the coordinating designs but don't need so many. So right now you get 6 coordinating designs. And in the So Fabulous Club, majority of you stated that, which I kind of had an inkling that this was the case. But the majority of you said that you don't really need the 2 half yards of cotton woven that's included. Okay. So, and then when I asked you why you canceled, if you were in that group that took the survey that had been members once but weren't anymore, 2 things, it was overwhelmingly 2 responses. Either you needed to save money, which I totally get in this economy, or you're not able to use the materials in a reasonable time frame and they're just stacking up. Okay. All right. So what are we going to do about all this? This is what I've been combing through and trying to figure out. Okay. So here, first off, this is what's going to stay the same. Okay. There will still be 3 clubs. So, Michelle, you can relax. Okay. The Totally Fabulous, Freaking Fabulous, So Fabulous. There's still going to be 3 clubs. Okay. You're still going to get a great value for materials. Okay. I'm still going to keep it where I'm doing surprise themes and the designs will coordinate over all 3 clubs. Okay, and I'm still going to keep the member perks like 10% retail off retail and pre-orders, and then your access to exclusive items like, when you get to buy the full 6-pack of tags if you want, as well as first access to retail drops and like new item drops. Okay. All right, here's what's changing. Everybody take a deep breath. All right, so for the Totally Fabulous Club, okay, this is just we're going to just go club by club, what's changing, and then we're going to talk about like overall changes that are happening. So for the Totally Fabulous Club, we're going to now include 2 Heartwood and Hyde tags in every single club pack. Okay. Here, I'm going to stop sharing because I think it's worth just for 1 second. Hold on 1 sec. So hi. So previously, back to AI Katie. So previously in the clubs, I've been including Heartwood and Hyde tags pretty consistently, but that has always just been an extra add-on. That is not something that I ever said was going to be included in the clubs. I've just been adding them in because A, I love working with Jade. B, her designs are amazing. And C, you guys really seem to like them. So I've been adding them in kind of like I would sometimes add a sticker in, okay, to the clubs. That's never been included in them before. Like it's not part of the pricing. It's never been included in every single club. Okay. It was an add-on. Now I'm going to, because all of you say that you want the tags and you like the coordinating matching tags with each of the clubs. I've talked to Jade. I wanted to get her approval first because I didn't want to overcommit her. And she said, absolutely. So now I will be including the Heartwood and Hyde tags in each of those Totally Fabulous club packs. Okay. You'll get 2. So if we do 2 different colors, you'll get 1 of each colorway with your club. Okay. I'm going to go back to sharing now. It'll take me a second. Okay. So I wanted to just explain that first because I think some people were confused and they thought that it just came in all of them. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay, let me get back here. And now we go back to Small Kitty. Okay, so we're going to include the tags. Okay. Oh. Sorry. That was my bad. I overclicked. Okay, so what's staying the same? Oh my gosh. Where did it take me? Okay, Totally Fabulous Club. Here we go. Okay, the price of the Poly Waterproof Canvas Club will increase. It's going to be $29.50 now instead of $27.50. Okay, that's partly because I'm now including tags, as well as that club was severely underpriced. And I am running a business. Okay, as with the Poly Cotton Waterproof Canvas Club is increasing to $31.50. Okay, this is not because I'm trying to screw over the customer here. It is much more expensive. The cotton waterproof canvas is much more expensive to me than the Poly waterproof canvas. Okay, as well as with the cotton waterproof canvas, I've asked my supplier if she could tell me why it was more expensive. She said that the print technology is different and more complicated for the cotton waterproof canvas than the Poly waterproof canvas. Okay, so that club is going to be more expensive. Okay, and then shipping is going up by 50 cents on that one. Okay, this is because it's just more expensive. It is. I had the shipping set at the same price as the shipping for the Freakin' Fabulous Club, which is the all cotton. Waterproof canvas is heavier, which takes it like up to the next shipping bracket. And so looking at all of my shipping prices, I was paying for your shipping last year. Well, in 2025. Okay. So while I love you all very much, I don't want to keep paying for everyone's shipping, or a little bit for everyone's shipping. I was paying the little boost to get it up to the next bracket. Okay. So those are all the changes that are happening for the Totally Fabulous Club. All right. Yeah, everything is more, unfortunately, right now. So we're trying to do the best we can. All right. So the Freaking Fabulous Fabric Club. Okay. We're going to include the 2 Heartwood and Hide tags in each club pack, just like the Totally Fabulous. I'm going to now do only 5 fat quarter designs instead of 6. Okay. So you used to get 6 fat quarters, each with a different design. You're now going to get only 5, but this was part of the reason was the usability of the club and that you all had said you don't really need that many designs. Okay. Now that said, the price will come down a little bit on this club. So it's now going to be $34 instead of, it was $37.50. Okay. So it's going to come down a little bit, but you're still going to get 2 Heartwood and Hide tags in it now. Okay. All right. I see questions coming in. I'm going to go back and look at all the questions at the end. Okay. All right. So $34. Shipping is going to remain the same for the Freaking Fabulous Club because it is lighter weight, and thus it is it sneaks into that just below that. It's like 12-ounce bracket for shipping. Okay. So $6.50 is totally sufficient for that one. Oh, stop crying, Michelle. All right, you're still getting 5. 5. I'm going to hoard it no matter what. Yeah. All right. And they're still going to coordinate. It's going to... See, do you hear them? My pups are locked outside my door right now, and they just didn't like... Maybe they didn't like that I'm doing 5 instead of 6 fat quarters now, Michelle. Okay. So Fabulous Club. All right, so those were all the changes for the Freaking Fabulous, Totally Fabulous, So Fabulous Club is next. All right, this one is going to include 2 Heartwood and Hide tags, just like the others. Okay, cotton, this is the big one. Cotton woven will no longer be in this club. You said you didn't need it, and I said, okay, fine with me, right? This is more of like the Bag Makers Club anyway. And a lot of you said that you like using different materials besides just cotton woven. Okay. So we're just going to take the cotton woven out because why? Okay. All right. The dogs do have opinions. Yeah. Well, it's anytime somebody comes home, they're going to bark. All right. Here's the new thing that we're adding in. So in lieu of the cotton woven half yards, I'm adding in an additional half yard of waterproof canvas, bonded nylon, which I had multiple people ask for, or other like new products that I see out there that are like kind of exciting and fun. And I think we should test them out. Okay. So instead, you're still going to get your half yard of printed poly waterproof canvas. You're still going to get your 12-inch roll of printed vinyl, your full yard of solid waterproof canvas. Oh, and your 18-inch roll of coordinating vinyl. Okay. And the Heartwood and Hide tags. And you'll get an additional, it'll be either another half yard of poly waterproof canvas, just in a different print, or it could be bonded nylon, or it could be another new product. Okay. Sound good? Yeah, woohoo, bonded nylon. And I'm not putting bonded nylon in every club, so don't take it as that. But I feel like this gives me the opportunity to kind of have like a floater, right? Of like, I can include some new stuff here and there, and we can see what we like. And then if we love it, then maybe it'll be in the shop too. Okay. And maybe it'll be specific to the pattern that I'm recommending that month, right? Like if the pattern designer is like, no, you really need this base for this pattern, well, then I can do that. Okay. The price is going to remain at $75.50. Okay. And the shipping, just like with the Totally Fabulous Club, shipping for this is going to move to $12. Okay. This is because shipping has gone up. And because I send you all the 18-inch roll of coordinating vinyl or cork, it means that I have to do a bigger box, and that bigger box takes me into the next shipping bracket. So I think shipping was like it used to be $9.50 maybe. And that it wasn't correct for what I was shipping every month. Okay. Yeah. A floater. I know. I'm funny. See, an AI wouldn't say that. All right. So that's all that's specifically to the So Fabulous is changing. Okay. But wait, there's more. All right. So more changes. All clubs, everybody breathe. All clubs are now going to move to a bi-monthly basis. Okay. This is because a lot of you requested the option to skip a month. I would love to do that, love to have that option, except that's not really sustainable with inventory. It makes it really hard when I order because I don't really know what my numbers are going to be. Okay. So and then others of you noted that you would like to do the same amount of materials, just not as often. So I thought this might be a nice option for everyone. It saves us money. It gives us more, longer to, Michelle gasped. And it gives us longer to use the materials. Okay. So so no clubs are going to be shipped. None of the fabric clubs will be shipped in January. They're going to start shipping in February 2026. Okay. And then from there, we'll have February 2026. Then there will be an off month in March. Then April will ship. Then May will be an off month. Then June will ship. Then July will be an off month because Shark Week. And then August and so on. Okay. And that gives us time this year in January of 2026. We can use December's club in January. And December's club, I usually do Valentine's themed, right? So it would be fun to do some stuff in January from the stuff we have in December. Okay. All right. Is there anything else on this page? No. Okay. So there's new perks that are coming. And some of this ties into why I'm doing it bi-monthly. Well, a lot of it ties into why I'm doing it bi-monthly. I'm going to add cards to each of your packs with, if any of you got the tree cake boxes yet, it's like the card I included in the tree cake box. Okay. With added inspiration. Okay. That has like I'm going to do a featured pattern designer for every single club. And then I'm going to feature that pattern designer's patterns with like multiple recommendations and photos. Okay. And they're going to be included. Hi, Yvonne. They're going to be included in your club shipment. Okay. So you'll be able to like get your stuff, and this will be for all 3 clubs. Okay. You'll be able to get your pack or your box, look at it, look at all the stuff that's included, and then kind of look at the card to see, like, get some ideas of what you all can make with the stuff in there. So it won't just be one pattern. Okay. I will probably do it where there is one like main project. Okay. But then also there's all of these items that you can make too. Does that make sense? So where it's going to be a featured pattern designer for every club. Okay. And then from that, we're going to do additional sew-alongs and private member events on Zoom. Okay, so it's going to be like member only on Zoom with a special link. And I can send the recording out to you guys later, to people that are in the club later. But I'm going to have special guests on there. So think like VIPs from around our sewing community, like the pattern designers maybe. And these member events that I want to do it as, either it's like a meet and greet or it's like a skill builder where maybe show you how to, I don't know, do something like binding on a bag, like tips and tricks for binding, or how to add piping, or, all manner of things that we could learn in like our bag making journey. Okay. So additional sew-alongs, and then I'll still do some sew-alongs on like YouTube live too. Okay. So it's not all going to be private, but there will be private member events. Okay. And then I'm also going to do community sewing challenges for club members. Okay. And you will be able, like, you'll make things with your club, submit the pictures, and then be chosen. Winners will be chosen to win things like a free month club shipment. Okay. All right. So, and part of the thing on this is, I'm going to stop sharing again because I feel like you need to see my face. Part of the thing on this is when I've been doing these clubs month after month after month after month, I feel like I'm just kind of like a hamster in a wheel, because I'm just like essentially a one-woman show here, right? And so I'm just going. And as soon as I fulfill one club for you all, it's immediately time to fill the next club. And I don't really have a break in between. So it's like really hard for me to schedule sew-alongs with you all, do my own like projects with the club materials so that I can like show you. In addition to, I have Strikers, my maker community that helps too. But it's just been hard, and I feel like I'm always running behind. So, and then I was kind of getting that feedback from the survey that you all are kind of feeling like you're running behind because the fabric is piling up, right? And so I was like, well, how can I fix this? And I thought that, you all love Wingo. And so I thought, well, community events is my thing. Like, I love doing community like events and sew-alongs and different, like, just different fun stuff. So maybe we should try to do more of that. But in order to do more of that, I need to like be able to back off some of what I'm doing on a daily basis. Okay. So I hope that this makes sense. I think it's going to be good. And I think it's going to be like, we're really going to like build more community, get more people into sewing. I think it's going to be fun. Okay. Yeah, I know. I love Wingo. I know. Okay. I'm going to share my screen again now that I've done my little bit here. And then we have a few more things to go over, and then I'm going to pick a winner. Okay. For you all that filled out the survey. Okay. There it is. Okay. Let's see if it goes to the next page. Oh, I'm still not done. But wait, there's still more. Okay. So let's see if you guys catch on to what this is. Okay, these are all shirts that I have currently in retail, right? Okay. A lot of you have been saying that you love the designs that I've been doing and you want more of them. So I came up with the Fabulous Tea Sew Society. Okay. So this is going to be what's brand new in 2026. Okay. It is a bi-monthly club. Okay. It's going to be a bi-monthly club of sewing themed teas designed by me. Okay. It is going to be like the same quirky, sassy, me. Okay. It's going to be available in extra small to 4X. Okay. They will all be, I know you're going to ask me about pricing. I haven't come up with the final prices yet. It will be, it's a subscription, so it will be cheaper than the prices that are on my website currently. But I can tell you that extra small to 4X, all of that, the prices will be the same. I'm not going to increase price because it's a bigger size. Okay. I don't pull that crap. Okay. So we're not doing that. Okay. These will ship the opposite months of the Fabulous Fabric Clubs. Okay. So if, I don't know if, oh yeah, debuting in January of 2026. So if you signed up for this Fabulous Tea Society, which can you please just, me and Erin from Better Than Your Bandana, she helped me because I was like, you know, kicking around a few names and I was like, I need something with fabulous and with so, but also says teas. And she like helped me come up with this name. And I think it's so great. It's so cute. Okay. So what was I saying? Debuting in 2026, January 2026. So this will ship like January, it'll ship March, it'll ship what, May? Okay, like every other month, opposite of the fabric clubs. Okay. It will be, I don't know. Daria, let me answer that question at the end. We'll come back to it. Okay. So there's more to come on that. Okay. Signups for that will probably be with all of my other holiday deals that I have going on coming soon. Okay. Okay. And then I saw somebody that asked about gift subscriptions. So with all of these changes, okay, I'm still going to do gift subscriptions. Okay. This is how it's going to work this year. Previous years, I've done gift subscriptions where you can buy 12 months for the price of 10, or you can buy 6 months for the price of 5. Clearly, if we're shipping every other month, we don't have 12 months in 2026. Okay. So I'm still going to do buy 6 months for the price of 5. Okay. So you'd have essentially the whole year of shipments. Okay. Or I'm going to offer the buy 3 months and then you get 10% off. Okay. So you can buy 6 months for the price of 5 months, or you can buy 3 months and you get 10% off the total. All right. And then that will be available for all 3 of the fabric-based clubs plus the new Fabulous Tea Club. Okay. And then the prepay shipments for the prepay, they begin in January 2026. Well, for the tea club, or February in 2026 if it's a fabric-based one. Okay. So in order to sign up for that, you can go to my website, at mylilshindig.com. It's on the main page at the very top. And there's a little sign up for holiday access, like first access to holiday deals. That is it. So if you want information about the gift subscriptions or about any of the rest of the stuff for the holidays coming up, sign up there and it's like the first access list. Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel like I need a drink of water. All right. I think that nope. Sorry. I think we're at the Q&A. Hold on. Yeah, Q&A. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to stop sharing again. And so I'll scroll back. Give me a second. I'm going to scroll back to the beginning to where that person was calling me AI. Look at her face. It's AI. All right. Misty says AI couldn't do me justice. Thank you. I'm the weird one. I'm the weird ones that likes change. April likes change. Good. So if you have questions, type them into the chat. I'm just going through them from the top down. Misty, wish I knew about this before now. What about what? Miss the group exchanges, but it can be a lot of work to organize. Yeah, we're going to do more. We're going to do more. And maybe we do some, I know the group exchanges, like the project exchanges that we used to do. My friend Chrissy used to do those for me. But now she has a small business, and so she's not been doing those. It is a lot of work. Okay, so more tags. Yeah, good. Daria loves the tags too. Okay, still a great price. Perfect. I'm glad to hear it. Yes, Dawn, I know everything is more. Okay. Daria says we still offer the buy 10 months and get 2 months free. So I already explained that, right? So it'll be the buy 6 months for the price of 5. Okay. Or buy 3 months for 10% off. Michelle's going to hoard her fabric. I like the cut size. Okay, good. Yeah, there was a couple people that said that they wanted bigger cuts with less prints on the freaking Fabulous Clubs, but there was only like 1 or 2 people. Most everyone said that they liked the fat quarter size. Tamara likes the bonded nylon. Let's see. I should have had Michelle on live. Oh, good. Alice says I'm behind on my boxes, so that helps me without missing out. I am not breaking up with you, Michelle. Sue says maybe I could join another club. Yeah. Okay. So Anne, here's the next question. When do we sign up to start in February? So if you want to sign up for a gift subscription, I'm going to do that. I usually do that like right before Black Friday. I might start it this year for Small Business Saturday, which is a week from this Saturday, right? So if you're interested in that, make sure you sign up on my website. There's a pop-up at the very top main page of my website. Or if if you're currently in one of the clubs, you can just roll over your membership. It'll keep going. I have to go in the back end and like adjust things, but it will just change so that you won't get charged January 1st. You will get charged February 1st instead. Does that make sense? Whereas that's less money spent so I can get another club. Exactly. Shipping every even month. Yes, correct. Except if you're in the T, and the T's ship every odd month. Okay. And then I will probably do a lot of the sew-alongs, right? In the odd month. So in the off month that when it doesn't ship, because then think about it, we have like an extra 6 weeks where we can plan all kinds of stuff. So I would like to have like multiple sew-alongs, a member event, a project, or a contest, like a contest thing that we do. Okay, like multiple things. All right. Let's see. Build in odd months and receive in even months. It would still be billed in the same time, same like we do now. So it will still be billed on on the 1st of the month it ships. So February 1st, it will ship in February. Okay? Does that make sense? Good. I don't know what idea you like, but I'm glad you like one of mine. Thanks, Teresa. Love the card. Thank you. Love the card with ideas. Perfect. And I'm going to do in the tree cake boxes. I sent one. It is a half sheet of paper. And it's on both sides. It's double-sided. So I'm hoping to have like the main project recommendation on the front side with like a description of materials and stuff. And then on the back side, like all of the different projects, additional projects that can be done. Just so you can see. I mean, I know it's hard to like envision it yourself if you're not seeing something made with it, right? Alice says, all this sounds great. Thank you for the update. Maybe I'll make something in the correct month. All right. Okay. All this sounds great. Oh, good. Thank you, Teresa. I know. I want a break. She says, a break to do all the fun things. I want to do all the fun things. It's my personality type. Wingo, several people are asking about Wingo. Wingo will open up in probably in January again to start in March. I've also been kind of thinking about, wouldn't it be fun to do like a club member Wingo too? That's like a private thing, but like on Zoom. So I haven't really gone too far with that idea, but I'm definitely thinking about it. Okay. Let's see. Yesenia loves the shirts. Thank you, Yesenia. All right. I hope you get sweatshirts too. But sweatshirts, I don't think would be, I mean, it might be an occasional, I don't know, like booster or something for the Fabulous Tea Society, but I feel like that would be more like on retail. All right. I'm in. I would love this. Good. I love it. I don't know what you love, but I love that you love it. All right. What type of shirts? So I have done some that are comfort colors. I have done some that are Bella in canvas. I know some people like this one that I have on right now. It's a V-neck. It's Bella in Canvas. I know some people like Bella in Canvas and some people like Comfort Colors better. Comfort Colors is a little bit slightly thicker. I don't know. My husband is currently in a t-shirt subscription. It's called the Dive Bar t-shirt subscription, which is pretty awesome. It's like from all different dive bars across the US. It's so cool. And it comes with a little card with the story of the dive bar. Anyway, I digress. The point is, he's in a subscription right now. And at the very beginning, there was an option to get a like thinner, lightweight shirt, like the Bella in Canvas, or a thicker shirt like Comfort Colors. So maybe that could be an option to give, like, you know, either or. Would you like the thicker version or the thinner version? I don't know. I like both for different reasons. Does that answer your question at all? Probably not. Society. No rush on my questions. Just figured I'd ask before I forget. No, that's fine. Let's see. Are you opening up more slots if we want to add another, since it's bi-monthly now and saving? Yes. Yeah. And it gives me more time to order the product, like, and to plan out in advance, right? You know, full disclosure, I'm still waiting for, and it's stressing me out, I am still waiting for November's club to arrive because my supplier shipped it with the rest of the tree cakes. And they shipped it by sea instead of by air. And they shipped it late. And so I'm on just pins and needles waiting for it to arrive so that I can get it all to you in a timely manner this month. You know, with me going to bi-monthly, that allows me like more time and lead time to get it all in. So I'm hoping actually to order the first, you know, maybe at least the first 6 months, maybe the entire year's worth of all of the supplies for the clubs before, like, you know, the end of the year here. That's what the goal is. Okay. More preparation. All right. So many excited. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. I hope you like it, Beth. Beth is a lot of times my sounding board on things that I want to do, and if she thinks it's a good idea. Are the clubs going to open again because I want back in? Yeah. So Mary Lou, they're open right now. They're all open right now. If you signed up right now, they would be, I mean, it's the same as is until, you know, the end of the year. So if you signed up now, you would get December's as they are right now with the two, with, you know, the So Fabulous has the 2.5 yards of cotton woven. And then it switches over on January 1st. Okay, where can I find the pricing since I missed the beginning? I will send out this presentation, okay? As well as like all the info. I'm going to send an email out. Okay? So you'll be able to see it. It's not that like I'm opening it now and then I'm going to close it right away. Okay? It'll be pretty much, they'll be open through the end of the year. Okay? So I haven't said how much the t-shirt subscription is yet because I still need to like finalize a few things. But it's going to be cheaper. I think my shirts on the website are what, like 20, anywhere from like 25 to 28, depending on pricing. It will be cheaper than that because it's a subscription, right? Will the prizes for making the community items be a draw or votes? I think it's going to be a random draw. I don't know. Maybe it goes back. Maybe it changes. I don't know. To be announced. Maybe it's one of each. Maybe it's like, maybe there's, I mean, if we got enough people to participating, it would be kind of fun to do one that was a random draw and then that was a vote, right? If we pay monthly now, but join the prepaid when you open it up, how do we cancel the monthly bill? Kendra, you just message me, and I'll cancel it for you. I just have to go on the back end and do something. And I'm going to be on the back end messing with everybody's subscription so that the monthly people don't get charged on January 1st anyway, right? Because if you're in the club and you want to remain in the club as is and just be charged every time it ships, I have to go make sure that you won't be charged in January and you will just be charged starting, February 1st for 2026. And you created a new club to join. I know, because I can't help myself. I was typing out that slide and was like, what am I doing? I'm taking all of this work off my plate. And then I'm like, oh, but wait, there's a new club. I can't help it. Do you have to cancel your subscription if you want to pay ahead? Nope. Jennifer just messaged me on the back end. Got it back to work. Awesome. Bye, Yesenia. Thanks for joining us. Michelle says, yes, more Wingo. Club Wingo. Club Wingo sounds like a retirement, or like a Club Med, right? Alice says V-necks. I think some will be V-necks. The problem with V-necks for the shirts is that, I love a V-neck too. The problem with V-necks for the shirts is it's very few choices on the colors that you can get for V-necks. It's gray, white, black, navy. It's it's pretty slim pickings. That's the only thing with the V-necks. But yeah, I would like to include some V-necks. Yeah, yep. Personally, I don't like comfort colors. See, I like comfort colors because they run a little large. And then that means that I don't have to get an XL. I can just get a large. But, to each their own, right? All right, that's okay. I have my tree one. Okay. Bye, Alice. Thank you. A little greedy. If we get 2 clubs, will we get 4 tags? Yes. Oh, I should have said that. Kendra. Yeah. So there's several people that are in all 3 clubs right now. So if you are in all 3 clubs in 2026, you will get a full 6-pack of tags. Benefit of being in all 3 clubs, right? And then likewise, if you're in 2 clubs, you'll get a 4-pack of tags. Yep. Okay. Hi, Tony. Yay. I would love for you to come back in. I think we're going to have the best time in 2026. And I really think that community building is going to be where it's at, right? Okay. And private events, and on the Zoom private events, it'll be nice because we'll all be able to talk with one another too. So it should be fun. All right. So I think that's it. I will put oh, no, sorry, that's not it. I have to choose a winner. Here's first I'm going to do this. Okay, here's that's the link. Whoops, maybe. Here we go. Okay, that's the link to my website. If you want to sign up and get info about the prepay and the holiday deals that are going to be happening. So I do for the Christmas holiday. Okay. So I do the prepay option for the club and where you save money if you prepay. I also do a mystery box, which is I'm doing this year. I started it last year and you all loved it. So I'm going to do it again. This year, it's slightly different. It is going to include a 5-pack of mystery pulls, number 5 mystery pulls. They're not, I can tell you they're not character. Okay. I'm trying to give you ones that are usable. Okay. There are a few snowflakes and a few fall leaves. If you get one of those, you'll just get one of those. But there's no Spider-Man or anything like that coming in the mystery pulls. Okay, so you're going to get a 5-pack of mystery pulls, a 2 half yards of cotton woven. I wonder why. A roll of 12-inch printed vinyl, a roll of single-sided wax canvas. And I said on my stories the other day, what's great about the single-sided wax canvas is you can interface the other side, right? So this side is waxed. This side is not. The way I roll them, I'll put it on the tags too, but the way I rolled them is the waxed part is rolled towards the inside because the wax part is the part you'd use on the exterior, right? Or that'd be the outside of what you use. Okay. And then, a pack of Heartwood and Hide, a 6-pack of Heartwood and Hide tags. Okay. So all in all, that is almost $75. And I think I'm going to do like, I don't know. I'm kind of going back and forth. I might do like 35 to 40% off of that. Okay. So this is also what I just said. The mystery box is what the person is going to win when I do the wheel of names. Okay. And then lastly, so that the mystery box is the prepay at a discount for the Fabulous Clubs. And what's the other thing? Oh, I do the 12 days of Fabulous Finds. So that's December 1st through 12. I've done that. This is now going to be year 3. And there's a different deal every single day. And last year I started offering like a one-time shipping pass that you could buy. And then I would hold all of your items and ship all of it on December 13th. So you don't have to pay different shipping prices every single time you order. Okay. So if you wanted any info on that, the link is now up a little bit in the chat, but it's to my main page of my website. And there's a little pop-up that says, what does it say? 2025 Fabulous Holidays. Okay. And it's just a little thing that you enter your first and last name and email address, and then you get to be like the first to know when all of that happens. Okay. Yeah. The shipping pass was good, right? The shipping pass might have to be a little bit more this year because shipping prices are bananas. But that said, it's not going to be more than like $15 for the shipping pass. I'm not gonna go crazy. Okay. So, oh, Marie, I'm so glad to hear that. Okay. Yes, you will still be able to. A few more questions. Daria says, will I be able to stock the site to buy coordinating cards? Yes. So as long as I have extra, like there still will be extra retail, depending on how many people are in the club and how much I have extra. I still will probably purchase some extra coordinating stuff here and there, be it like if it's vinyl or, maybe it's cotton or it's a waterproof canvas up there. Or maybe it's bonded nylon. Who knows? Okay. Is that like the black one from the sewing class? No, I think the black one from the sewing class, I don't think I gave any in the sewing class I taught in Sacramento. I think that you had, that was double-sided. I didn't give any. I have it in black that I'm going to include in the mystery boxes, but I think the one I gave you all was double-sided waxed. Okay. Yeah, the shipping pass was awesome, right? Okay. I know, Daria. I could not get listen, it was like your voice was in my head when I was like looking at all the things and being like, should I keep this? Should I get rid of it? And then I was like, the medium weight waterproof canvas, I can't get rid of that. Daria would have a coronary. All right. Yeah. This one's really soft too. This one feels, it's like, it's not as stiff. Like I would say that you should interface this if you make something with it. I made, Tamara, if you were in the class, I brought, oh my gosh, I just burnt myself on my candle. This one, I brought, this mercantile tote, this beast. I brought this one to show. This one I didn't use any interfacing in it. This was the one, this was single-sided. And so you can see it's like more, it's not as structured as like the double-sided wax canvas. And if you, I don't have it on my site yet for retail, the single-sided, but because I just am doing it in the mystery boxes. But if you all like it, if you get a mystery box and you like it, let me know, because then maybe I would carry some. All right. Aw, you appreciate being thought about. That's amazing. Okay. I think we're ready now. Okay. I'm going to just share the wheel of names real briefly because it has your email addresses on it. And so I don't want to out anybody's email address, but I just wanted to show you how many names are on this. Isn't that crazy? Look at how many names. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing and then I'm going to do the random. Okay. And I will tell you all what it is. I don't want to put your email addresses out there. Okay, it is. I'm not going to give the last part, but it's Rochelle. I don't know if they're on or not, but I will be Rochelle 48. Okay. I will reach out and let you know that you got a mystery box if you're not on. Hi, Jordana. Okay, is the 10% off discount for members in the initial email? It should have been in one of like the automated emails when you initially signed up. But if you message me, just message me on like Instagram or Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and I'll give it to you. Better not have. No, Emily didn't win. All right. Yeah, I will reach out. I don't think the winner is on here, but I didn't say you needed to. Rochelle. But I will reach out and let them know. Okay. All right. Yeah, Jennifer, just message me if you don't have your discount. Okay. All right. If there's no more questions, I think, oh my gosh, I've kept this under an hour. That's insane. I never keep anything under an hour. And if you're in Wingo is happening next week, next Friday. It's our third Wingo. Third or fourth? It might be the fourth. I don't know. We have 2 left. We have November, and then we have December, and then we have the Wingo Solo. Okay. So next week, next Friday, a week from tomorrow. Okay. All right. If you have any other questions, please reach out. Send me an email. I really appreciate you all doing this and participating in it and all the love that my fabulous clubs get. And I hope it's the third Wingo. Okay. I'm glad you all love them as much as you do. I appreciate it. All right. I'll talk to you all soon.